Put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest. Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Eno. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Smells like the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. Fettuccine with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves.
This way you treat my men good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just
yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bros on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
with this round, I make a joke, everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
like that. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back.
All right, Coach, it is a cold night in western Pennsylvania as we bring you inside Heinz Field here in Pittsburgh. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
Here we go. 10-2 stop.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On 2nd down, Eckler. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Check the team. Check it back. Check. Watch the detour.
And an alley to run. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 81 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And personally, what a start for him to get in the end zone from that distance here in the first drive.
And it has the defense tearing up their defensive goals for the game, doesn't it? Because nowadays, when we talk to all the coaches, they don't talk about limiting yards per carry and those things. They just talk about limiting explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground. And anything an explosive play on the ground, usually, 10, 12-yard runs? This one was way more than that. They've got to go back to the drawing board and try and shut it down.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor trying to run inside, but nothing there. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Mike 7. Hey, watch the lane.
Back to throw here. Trying to lay one up deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, You'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Check Michael Allen. Check Michael Allen. Ready? Hey, check Michael Allen. Check Michael Allen. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Hey, check Michael Allen. Check Michael Allen. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. That's it. Check Michael Allen. Check Michael Allen.
He'll try and throw for it here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Derwin James with it picked. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown.
That's the way to make it spin, baby. That's the way to make it spin.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Chargers 14, Steelers 0.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Let's go, baby. Hey, check Michael Allen. Check Michael Allen.
2nd and 9 now. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Joey Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Check Michael Allen. Wild good. Hey, check Michael Allen. Check Michael Allen. Stop your whining. Hey, check Michael Allen. Check Michael Allen. Check Mike. Look. Check Michael Allen. Check Michael Allen.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. He's going to hit a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in his first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. So they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Ready. 70, Indy. Stay with your man. Hey, Sam off. You coming, double up. Hey, Charlie.
On first down, Eason. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Check. Check out, bro. Look at me. Zipper. Flare. Check 37. Check 37. 36.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 6th touchdown of the season. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 54 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. 21-0 our score after 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Taylor. And down inside the 15 he goes. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Taylor. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Go. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
I don't even know why his team showed up.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
In the face.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys.
2nd and 3.
Let's get off the field.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken very short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
at their own 36-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, it locked in really well.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
At the 35-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Eason looking deep for Gabriel. This is caught at the 20. A big play there for L.A. 47 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Operating from the gun. Eason complete. It's Henry. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, lock it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check 26. Check 26. Whip, 5.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler.
Lock the quick.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. On first down, it's Taylor. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's our time. SOS. Seven's a Mike. I'm coming. 7's a Mike. Mike 7. It's our time. It's our time. Mike 7. Mike 7. Hey. I got him.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. The 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
Check 3. Out.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Got it.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. 2nd and 15. Going down the middle, and it's complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
This pass finds its way to Williams, and he'll get it down here to the 43. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Undercrush. Kill. Rush in. Hey, watch it. Kill.
Get it. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Recon, 132 fighter.
No gain on the play. It brings it 3rd down.
Hey, orbit. Check Mike 54. Come.
Back to throw. Eason. He's got his man. It's Williams. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Come on, set. Safety game. Block 54. I got one. Hey, zoom. Right there. 54, Mike. You run. Mike 5-4. Switch it. Go, hit it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. 7's a Mike. Know your job. 7's a Mike. Yeah. Coming after you. I'm coming after you. Get along. West. Mike 7. I got it.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And now off to the races, down the right side, and into the end end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That kickoff return, 104 yards, as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift. No. Hey, check Michael Allen. Echo. Good, let's go. Hey, check Michael Allen.
They'll look to throw.
Here we go.
Gets this one to Hill. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On the double.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Leo.
Check. Switch. Under team.
Four.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. He's coming. We got double up.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Watch the shift. He's checking.
Yeah.
Check three. Right there. 54. Right there. 50.
Clear.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
50 plant.
Check tight. Check.
Go.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
10-2 stop.
54. Check the out.
Now.
Running on first down, Eckler. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Off the play fake, Eason. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Taylor Gabriel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Mike 7. Go, go. Watch the backer. No take.
Here's 2nd and 8. They're going deep for Hill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a give, right side. Taylor. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
You got 3. 3 down. 7's a Mike. Mike 7. I'm coming after you. Mike 7. Here we go. Mike 7. Let's make these babies cry.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Yeah. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back him up 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Check. That's it. Mike 7. You go night. Don't go night. 7's a Mike. Oh, try. 7's a Mike. Mike 7. Let's go deep, tighten up. Mike 7. Mike 7. Get your swarm on.
He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Taylor. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Seven's a Mike. Mike 7. I got you, punk. Mike 7. Mike 7. All day, just like that. Just like that.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12.
Seven's a Mike. Mike 7. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Mike 7. Mike 7. Hey, watch the slant.
He'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 12. So he actually goes back about 9 yards on the return. But the interception is clean, and they have the pigskin, and they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. That turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of 1st downs, and this one should just about be over.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it. And you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down. Have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
Check. Slam.
Rock it.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7.
You don't want nothing. Yep. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Switch. Go.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From the gun on 3rd down, Eason. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger 1st. Looking to throw. Eason.
When you have someone throwing it that way.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back, and they did a great job in the first half. And now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Right there.
Go out. Gone.
Squeeze double. Watch the safety.
From the gun, Eason. Gonna throw right side here, complete. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped the yard or two short, and it's fourth down.
Check 24. He's coming. Double up.
Look at me. Go. Crunch. Check 61 down.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
36. Tight dog. Yeah. Check 6 down. Check 50. Wait. Ball. No.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Man out. 7's a Mike. Mike 7. Hey, pick your game up. Mike 7. Mike 7. Watch the run.
They're going to look to throw. And he completes it to Hunt. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to have a third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Record. Push him back. Go. Mike 7. Here we go. Mike 7. I got you.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Here come the Steelers now again to go for the 2-point try.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Switch.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Hey.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Off-play action. Eason. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Finally a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
And it's fielded at the 34.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Mike 7, Mike 7.
Right here, right here.
7's a Mike. Coming to you. Come on.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds Taylor, complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it a second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Forced to the ground and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Taylor. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Mike 7. Let's go one more. Go. 7. Get him. Get him. Get him. 7's a Mike. Watch the pass. 7's a Mike. Mike 7.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Let's go, baby.
Go. Hey, stand on. Hey, lock it. Yo, go.
Big ass. Check 26.
5.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense. They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball.